What's cracking, my silly Desus? I'm Rido, and welcome back to another trip on the Rido roller coaster. And today we haven't been doing a video for a really long time, so we're back on this Rido roller coaster. And what a better way to start me back from my break than to do a tier list of every single anime I have ever watched. So we're going to set out a few ground rules right here. First one, I'm not going to be including sequels, so if it's a series, that'll be it. Few exceptions will come across these. For example, Tokyo Ghoul. I think some of you might agree that comparing a first season and Root is not really fair. So we're going to be judging them separately. Other things we'll have a bit of laugh about where I've judged them differently, and we'll be including movies, but not movies which are recaps. Actual movies. Think of like the My Hero Academia movies. Any movies like that we'll include, and we're gonna include ONAs I've watched. All these kind of stuff is gonna be in this video. So without further ado, let's get on it because there's a lot. I think there's about 180 here to see. So let's go ahead and let's strap up onto this 3D roller coaster and let's do it. Okay, let's start this off then. So we have our tiers. We have God tier, S tier, good, bad, trash, and I forgot I even watched it. Okay, so we've got quite a lot here, so we're going to go ahead and get this started. So the first one we have here is Ase Made Jogyuju. I think this was like a movie kind of, I think it was nearly an hour long, and it was a movie anime adaptation for a cross-dressing manga, which is I think about near enough 100 chapters. It's pretty long, and they condensed it into, and it was pretty bad. So this is going straight onto the bad. High School DxD. I'm gonna put that on good. High School DxD by no stretch is S tier. It's, yeah, I do enjoy it, but it's not that good. Okay. Alright, Sayuri. Okay. This is just going trash. This was absolutely, I don't know why I watched it. It was a period of my life where I was just trying to watch anything, and on AniList back then, this thing had one of the lowest ratings. So it's just a 2-minute short of this weird, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just awful. Okay, now we have Happiness. Right, Happiness is an interesting one. I quite like Happiness. It's a good old harem. I wouldn't say it was bad. It was just mediocre. We're gonna go bad as in a way mediocre, because I'm just gonna edit it here, or average, because otherwise we're gonna be having to put too many in good. Okay, Kobayashi this was like an OVA kind of thing for like a manga I read a long time ago. Comic Artist and His Assistants. Oh, I love this anime. I'm gonna say that was good. That's pretty funny. It has some really funny situations. Hetalia. Okay, a lot of people might hate him for this, but I actually really like Hetalia. I think it's quite funny. So I'm putting that in the good. I My Me, Strawberry Eggs. Again, this was another one of those like cross-dressing anime. I watched a few of these. And yeah, that was average. It weren't nothing special. Okay, Koro Sensei Quest. I'm gonna put this as good because it weren't amazing. It was a fun, in an alternate setting, and it was really fun that way. Mark and Key. Okay, Mark and Key. Mark and Key was very average. Mark and Key, it wasn't bad, and it had some nice edgy moments, but nothing too amazing. MM, oh, I love this one. This is going in good. I think it's one of the funniest harems I've seen for a while. And then this idea of him having this weird fetish for masochism, I just think's hilarious. Okay, Koliwa Zombie Deska. Or is this a zombie? Okay, this is one of the most interesting ones. There is. I actually quite like it. I'm putting it in under good. Classroom of the Elite. This was actually an amazing anime, so that's going in S tier. Really interesting, and then what they done at the end of the episodes was really cool. Okay, I think this is like, was this like Alice or something? Like about two sisters. It was like a little shorts ONA. I'm putting that. It was very. I didn't forget I watched it, but It was very immemorable. I'm gonna put it in bad or average. Cowboy Bebop, S tier. You can't beat a bit of Cowboy Bebop. Hina Matsuri, S tier. Fantastic anime. With the idea of having like the Yakuza look after this alien and kind of become a parent, and you have all the other different girls in it. It was an amazing anime. Skullface Bookseller Honda-san. Oh, this was a really good one too. I'm putting this under good because it was really funny. Okay, now here's time right. My Hero Academia. This is only getting a good. Nothing more to say. Yes, I don't hate My Hero Academia, but it's nothing special, to be honest. Now we have some talking about special Tsurune, how you want to say it. This archery anime came out a few years ago now, I think. This was really good. I actually really enjoyed it. I'm putting that in S tier. Okay, Goku Dolls for some reason is on here twice. Let's just ignore that. Goku Girls. It was average. The manga's better. I'm just putting it on here twice just to get rid of it. Grand Blue Dreaming. God tier. That is an amazing anime. Okay. We have How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. That was good. It weren't my favourite, but it was alright. Okay, that time I got reincarnated into a slime. S tier. Love that show. Bunny Girl Senpai. Good. You know, I really like some of the moments in it. I wouldn't say it was an amazing show, but it was good. Mob Psycho 100. S tier, definitely. Season 2 was amazing. Now, we have Dog Days, and this is Dog Days Season 1. Dog Days Season 1 gets a good, because Dog Days Season 1 I really like. It was one of the most, till this day, the most unique form of the isekai genre, in my opinion, in the action genre. Really enjoyed it. Fantastic. Not amazing, but it's one of the more unique, so I put it in good for that reason. Okay, Pastel Life. This was like an ONA based on the Bang Dreams, one of the bands. Yeah, I remember watching this. I wouldn't say it was that good. Let's put it in trash. Demon Slayer. Yeah, I can't put it in bad because it's not bad, but I'm gonna put it in good. I don't rate Demon Slayer that highly, me personally. Isekai Quartet. This definitely goes in good. No doubt. Isekai Quartet is an amazing anime. Attack on Titan, God tier. Easily God tier. Great anime. Dr. Stone. I'm putting this. I really like Dr. Stone. I'm gonna put this in S tier. Really like Dr. Stone. Weathering with You goes not in God tier. I'd probably say S tier. I don't know. Yeah, S tier. It's going in S tier. My Hero Academia Heroes Rising. This was the newer movie. This gets a S tier. That was a really fun movie. Ishizoku Reviewers. A really fun interspecies reviewers. Such a good show. I'm putting that in good. Yes, it wasn't an amazing show. It was a lot of fun though. Okay, now we have Misfit of Demon Lord, the Demon King. That was a really good anime that came out recently. That's only going in good though because while it wasn't meant to be an amazing thing, but it was a lot of fun. Alright, like what was it like? I can't remember its name. Hentai Eros or whatever, H Eros or something. That's getting bad. That wasn't very good. Fire Force. Good old S tier for Fire Force. I'm a big fan of Fire Force. God of High School. Yeah, it was good. It wasn't great. I might even put it. I just felt it very clunky. It's going in average. Just it wasn't great. How just under is it 100 million lives or something? Yes, I really enjoyed that anime. I thought it was really good, so that's definitely going in good. Now we have Naruko Hayori or whatever it is, Naruko-san. Good. I really like that. I like the idea of like the reverse tsundere in it, and he like instead of having the tsundere main girl, the boy is, and it's really refreshing and quite fun. Okay, now we have an anime what finished quite recently, and that is the dungeon only I can enter, or whatever it's called. I'd say it was average. It weren't anything special. Okay, here's a one that was special. Kokoro Connect. I'm gonna put this in good. Really, I really like Kokoro Connect. It's really interesting. Okay, Familiar Zero. Weren't bad. Good. I like Familiar Zero. Okay, Fate slash Prototype. This was an anime which was like, I don't know, an alternate version of the Fate Stay Night with a female main character. Average. Nothing special, nor should it be. Okay, JoJo, this refers to part 1 and 2. I'm gonna more focus on it being part 1. I'd probably put it in S tier because it's got part 2 in there. Not amazing. You know, part 2 is fantastic. Part 1 was very iffy. I'm a big JoJo fan. I'm just not that big a fan of the part 1. Now we have Dog Days. This season 2 and 3, right? This goes to trash. Dog Days season 2 and 3 were trash. They ruined everything what was so good about Dog Days. Okay, Danganronpa the animation. I'm gonna put that either in trash or bad. Yeah, this goes in the bad category. The visual novel is like 10 times better. It dumbs everything down, and especially in the class 3 trial in the anime, it just doesn't make sense. So that's why it has to go in bad. Okay, now we have the Eccentric Family, or Uchouten Kazoku. This is god tier. This is such an amazing, underrated anime. I want to talk about it more on the channel. Okay, so now we have... Isn't this my mental choices are completely interfering with my romantic school life or something? Okay, it weren't that memorable. It was very average. Here we go. Maho, whatever its name was. This is, I forgot even, I haven't got a clue what happened in this show. And it was so obviously not memorable. And I remember most shows I've ever seen. I think I remember one scene from it and that's it. And I can't even remember what happened in it, to be honest. I even forgot I even watched the show. Okay, Naruto, this is referring to the 220, or Naruto Unleashed as they sometimes call it. It's good. Lots of filler, but not in a bad way. It's just, it's good, and it has some when Naruto does it well, it does it well. Okay, we've got 2 Gurren Lagans, double the fun. Gurren Lagann is one of my all-time favourite anime, so that is god tier right there. You can't beat Gurren Lagann. Okay, Samurai Champloo is another amazing anime. I don't know if I'd give it S. Yeah, I'm giving it S tier. It's really good. Kankole, that's going good. That's got some of the best ship waifus in the world. Akame ga Kill. It's not S tier, definitely. I'd probably give it a good. It's not awful, but it's not great either. Fairy Tail, again, it's the first anime I ever watched, and I'll give it a good. It's not S tier nor god tier, but it's not. I personally don't think it's that bad. Okay, Trinity 7. This is going in good. Trinity 7 is one of those harems I think fondly of. Also, it's got such a good OST on it. So, yeah. Okay, now here's a classic. Hime Goto. I'm gonna say, I recently rewatched this and realised how bad it is. Hime Goto is actually really bad in comparison to the manga. The manga, the first bit only covers a short period in the manga. It's so squeezed out into 4 minutes. If it was a longer anime, I think it could be a lot better because I actually really like Hime Goto the manga. You have when supernatural battles become commonplace. This was actually a good anime. One of the good things about it is that I'm a big fan of Chunibyo, and the main character is Chunibyo, so that's really fun. Okay, Testament of the Devil Testament of a Little Sister, or whatever it is. I'm going to refer to the first season. I haven't even completed the second season, so it's for that reason it's going in a good. If I had completed the second season, I'd probably put that on average, because the second season just got really boring and I didn't even finish it. Okay, next we have Unlimited Fafnir, I think this one was. Yeah, it weren't great. It weren't awful, but I'd just say it was average. Okay, this Oh, what was it? Is it Sky Wizards Academy? I watched this a long time ago. I basically, again, it was very average. It was the Natsu no Taizai. I'm gonna refer to this as season 1 and 2 because 3 is not even worth finishing. I never did. First 2 seasons were pretty good. I did enjoy it. Okay, this is Fate, Stay Night, Heaven's Feel Route. Is this the second movie, Prestige Flower? I'm just gonna move that so I can go up. This goes in S tier, definitely. Fantastic movies. It's really good. Okay, JoJo Part 3. That is God tier. I just need to move that. I'm not very good. God tier, Part 3. Love Part 3. Okay, so we have Owari no Zeref. Again, I actually quite like Owari no Zeref. It's not S tier. It's pretty good. Right now, we have Part 2 of The Root of Tokyo Ghoul, which is absolute trash. They butchered my boy right there. Okay, Danmachi, that's getting average to bad. It's very immemorable. I don't really see the fuss with Danmachi. Yes, it's got Hesteria's Bestia in it, and fun that way. But other than that, it's nothing too great. Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches was actually a good adaptation of what I was saying earlier. That, you know, if you've got a really long anime, a really long manga, and you're trying to do a short anime, it cannot work. But Yamada-kun done it really well, so I'm going to put that in a good. Now we have Monster Musume. Again, that's good. That was actually a pretty good harem. I really liked that. Asterisk Wars. I used to actually love this anime. It had some cool openings. I'm gonna put it in average. Looking back to it. Okay. Now we have the god of all anime, which is Assassination Classroom, one of the probably the best anime ever made. My favourite. Okay, now we've got Dragon Ball Super. It was alright. Good. I wouldn't say it was amazing, but it was alright. The Fairy Tail movie, again, good. It was good. Really enjoyed that. Konosuba. Oh, Konosuba's got to go in at least S tier, if not God tier. Yeah, I'm putting it in S tier. S tier Konosuba, sorry you got demoted. Okay, now you thought there wasn't any girls online. This, I don't know, it was just really boring and average. Nothing special there. Bungo Stray Dogs is a definite S tier. Fantastic anime. Really nice manga as well. Shonen Maid, okay. This is goes in average to bad. It weren't nothing special, nothing absolutely trashy, but ReZero, okay, I think I'm gonna put this in S tier because season 1 I felt was really good. Some of the most heart-wrenching moments in anime, actually, I think. But season 2 was a bit of a letdown for me personally. It weren't awful, but it weren't great. Okay, Gensu no Grimgar, I think is the name. Yeah, that was good. I thought it was really interesting take on the isekai genre. Yeah, good anime. Okay, part 4 again. God tier. Parts 3 and 4 are God tier of JoJo. Danganronpa, this is the future arc. I actually quite like it. I know a lot of people don't. I actually thought it was a really good continuation. Oh, Renai no Boken, or Kiss No, I think it was. This I actually really like this one. I watched it a while ago. It was interesting. Okay, Your Name. Your Name is God tier. It's a fantastic movie. Okay, the Konosuba movie. Again. Fantastic movie right there. Okay, Konosuba's on there again. I don't know why. Obviously, when I was making this tier list, I accidentally pushed it twice. Never mind, that's just how it goes. Okay, Bastard Akashic Records, or whatever it was, of Bastard's Instructor. This was good. I actually really liked this anime. That's actually a fun anime. Okay, another Heaven's Feel movie. Again, this goes to S tier. So far, Heaven's Smear has just been nailing it. Okay, fully progressive. This gets a good. It was nothing fantastic. I did quite like progressive, but it was nothing too amazing. Okay, talk about Fully not being that great. Fully Alternative gets trashed. I absolutely despise that. It weren't great. Okay, now Danganronpa Despair Arc was actually a lot better. This goes into S tier. Despair Arc was a lot better. Okay, I don't know why My Hero's still on there. Why My Hero's on there twice, but we know what my views are on My Hero. It's good, nothing more. Blue Exorcist, another good. Obviously, I've read some of the manga and it's a lot better than, and there's been some issues with the Blue Exorcist anime anyway, so let's not focus on them too much. But yeah, I really like the concept of Blue Exorcist. It's really fun. Okay, the Trinity 7 movie, again, this was pretty good. I quite enjoyed that. Okay, now we have Fully OG. Fully OG is a masterpiece. That is definitely god tier. The newer one's got so many things around the whole aesthetic of Fully. It just wasn't the same, and I think just the protagonists weren't as good as Naota, personally. Okay, now we've got Evangelion 001. This was pretty good. I really enjoyed this. I'm putting this in S tier. Now we have the OG Evangelion. This has to go at least god tier. Fantastic anime, one of my favourites. Again, the end of Evangelion. That goes in. God, what a great thing. To Love Ru. Okay, that's an interesting one. To Love Ru is good. Is it S tier though? I'd probably say good. It's one of the best, you know, if you want harem, we can't get much about harem, and To Love Ru is great. Okay, Fate Stay Night, the non-ufotable version, 2003, following the Saber route. That was... I'd probably say it was good, nothing great. Okay, now we have Part 3. Part 3 weren't as good of the Evangelion movie, so that's only getting a good. They just weren't as good as the others, which had come before it. Birdie the Mighty Decode, again, yeah, it was good, it has some nice action in it. Sekirei, this goes in average. Sekirei was very immemorable. I can hardly remember. Ghost in the Shell, yeah, I like Ghost in the Shell. I'd say it was good. I'm not a massive Ghost in the Shell fan, so maybe I'm just not the target audience, but I wasn't that fan. Okay, Akira, fantastic movie. I watched that in the cinemas last year. Fantastic. S tier right there. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is easily god tier. Still one of my favourites I've seen. Love Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Okay, Tayu or Taiyotoma Kiss on My Deity. Deity, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it was pretty average. Nothing too. Heaven's Lost Property. Heaven's Lost Property is one of my favourite harems ever. I absolutely love this, and I absolutely love all the characters. They're so good in that, and Tomoki is just, oh, I love Tomoki in that, and Tomoki is great. Okay, so here's another interesting one, Camphor. So Camphor is what your traditional gender bender anime. Yeah, some of it was quite clunky compared to the manga. Yeah, I'll probably put it in good. It's not bad. It's just it's decent. Okay, yeah, decent. Okay, now we have Bucket Test. I absolutely love Bucket Test. S tier right there. Bucket Test was one of his. It has a really unique presence. Like the way they do it, I thought was really good. Angel Beats. Absolutely godly Angel Beats. I'm gonna put that in god tier right there. Okay. Dalalalala. Again, a fantastic anime. That's got to at least go in S tier right there. Okay, Dead Man Wonderland. Yeah, I quite liked it. I'm gonna actually put it in good though, because I don't know, it weren't that memorable. and I've read the manga, and the manga's pretty good. Demon King Daimu, I remember this. It's got such a killer opening. It was good, nothing more, kind of thing. Full Metal Panic. I love this show. Put it in a good. Also, it's not amazing, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, High School of the Dead. Fantastic anime. I'm not really into zombies, but that anime was sick. Okay, Infinite Stratos. This goes to trash. It wasn't great. Looking back on it, I was just like, oh, this isn't good. Okay, Princess. Very. I quite like Princess. I'm not gonna put it in trash. I think it's gonna be an average. It was a lot of fun. Watching it, I thought it's very Himigoto-ish, but more without the kind of forced kind of abuse a lot of people will say for Himigoto. Okay, next we have Steins Gate. Steins Gate is another god tier anime. Such a good anime, and with great Rintaro, Okabe, and Mayuri Dutalu, you have such good moments right there. Knights and Magic. Okay, this was good. Nothing amazing, but it was good. One Punch Man. This goes into S tier. One Punch Man is godly. Gamers. Okay, I rate Gamers quite highly. Gamers was actually a really refreshing anime. I'm putting that in S tier right there. Fate Go. This was like the intro. Very average. Nothing amazing. Hajimete no Gao. Okay, Hajimete Gao should go in bad. But because of the side characters in it and such quotable lines, it's getting in good. You're lucky there. You had some great quotes and side characters, Hajimete no Gao, because otherwise you'd be in bad. Okay, Death March parallel to Isekai. Okay, I remember watching this and I was thinking, yeah, because this has like slavery, and this was during Isekais. You didn't really see too much about slavery. You do a lot more now. It's quite common. We do have Healer done it. A lot of other anime has started doing slavery, and it was something we weren't really kind of done before. So yes, it was a generic harem, but I quite enjoyed that aspect of it. For that reason, I'm putting it good. A sister is all you need. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's not get the popo on us right here. The police and the FBI are not going to knock on that door right now. Okay, so A Sister All You Need is an interesting one because it's got a really misleading title thinking it's about incest. But it's not, it's about a guy who just likes incest. I really like this show. I thought it was pretty good. Interesting life of a light novel writer. It's quite interesting. Wait, now you think about it, all incest anime are always about writing either a manga or a light novel. Coincidence? I think not. Okay, now we have Nanatsu no Taizai second season. Okay, the second season I thought was, yeah, I don't know if I put it S tier. It was pretty good with the Lord Escanor in it. It was good. Okay, oh, here's one I haven't heard for a while. We've got Space Battleship Tiramisu. Okay, this was a really fun show. This is getting in a good category. It's probably getting a better rating. It probably should. I thought this was an hilarious anime, and I love that anime. Just the whole dynamic between him and his brother being on different sides is really funny. Okay, now we have Gun Gale Online alternative. This goes in bad. I just didn't like it. I thought it was pretty trash. Okay, Tokyo Ghoul Re. Again, it was average. It weren't great. It wasn't outstanding. Yeah, it missed so much again. Not as much as Root, but it missed a lot out. Okay, The Caretaker Science-san. Okay, yeah, this was good. I quite enjoyed it. It was quite a lot of wholesome moments in that. Oh, here we go. Arkan. This is like about the Tsundere short. Again, I'm putting this in good. It was quite fun. Okay, Date Alive. I'm putting in S tier. I love Date Alive. Okay, this is like Crossing Time, I think. It was like shorts about like girls interacting. It was nothing special. I'm putting it in bad and average. Okay, Goblin Slayer. This has to at least go in good. Goblin Slayer is a very misunderstood anime. If you got past the first episode, you had a whale of a time. If you didn't, you just didn't watch it. But you should go watch Goblin Slayer. It's good. Okay. Now we have Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Okay, this was another great movie. S tier. Such the action in that movie was so good. Dororo. Okay, Dororo is a fantastic anime. God tier Dororo. Love that anime. Sayonara Gokugo is such a good song. Okay. Now we have, oh, what was its name? It was like the vampire. It was about a vampire next door, and yeah, it's quite a cute anime. I'll probably put that under good. Nothing special, but Agretsuko. I don't rate Agretsuko as high as other people, because it's just not my. So yes, it was in moments funny, but it weren't that great. Okay, I remember this show. It was like about him having this weird fit of like animals and they become their wives. That was just awful. No, that's going in trash. That's going in trash. Okay, Grimm's Notes. That's going in average. That was another like, that was a weird anime. The armored thing. Okay, I started watching season 2 a few weeks ago and realised how bad this was. So this is going in trash. Haganai. I love Haganai. Haganai's great. Both great waifus in it, so. Okay, now we have Psychic School Wars. A movie I watched actually quite recently. I thought that was actually pretty good, so that's going in S tier. Chunibyo, fantastic anime. Love it. Love the whole Chunibyo aesthetic. That's getting a S tier right there. Okay, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. What the earth was that? Blade Works? Blade Works, that's going in here. God tier, love that. One of my favourites. No Game No Go Life, I think it's fair to put in good. I think it was highly overrated when it came out. I thought it was good at one point, but it's not as good as people say. I just personally think it's alright. It's got some good moments, a lot of fan service, a lot of fun. Not great. Okay, Gonna Be the Twin Tails. Okay, this is one of my guilty pleasures. This anime. It's going in good for me. It's not awful. It's a whole joke on the whole kind of like monster of the week genre, like and using a twin tail fetish as its premise. I just think it's quite funny. Okay, Amage Brilliant Park. Yeah, this was actually a brilliant anime pun right there. Yeah, that's going in S tier, I think. That was such a fun anime. And Sento was such a good waifu. Okay, now we have Tokyo Ghoul Season 1. This goes in good. Obviously, it's not amazing. But it was pretty good. They mixed up a little bits at the end. But apart from that, it was alright. Okay, Food Wars. S tier. Love Food Wars. What more can I say? Food and orgasms. What more do you want? Charlotte. Okay, I used to love Charlotte. But Charlotte now, yeah, it's good. I do like Charlotte. It was one of those anime, but it's really stuck with me. Okay, Chivalry of a Failed Knight is one of those I think's highly forgotten about. It's like it was one of the one times they actually chose the girl in the harem. It was just really nice. I don't know. I think I'll put it S tier though, 'cause I don't think it is that good. But it's going in good. It's definitely a good anime. Recommend checking it out. Okay, Grand Blue Fantasy. Obviously, this was alright. It wasn't nothing special. I'll put that in average. Sword Art Online the movie. I quite like the Sword Art Online movie, so I'm putting that in good. Okay, Clockwork Planet. That goes in average. I briefly remember it, but it weren't nothing good. Okay, Eldlive. What? I can't even remember it that much. That's going in a bad at least. Okay. Fate Stay Last Encore. Yeah, it was good. I really like Nero. Nero best waifu. But yeah, I wouldn't say it was amazing. Okay, now let's get for absolute trash right here, and that is Handshakers. No one ever say Handshakers is good. It is a foul piece of media, one of the most boring things I've ever seen. Handshakers is awful. I'm just raging at the thought of it. Okay, how to waste 6 hours of watching anime. Okay, next we have the No Game No Life movie. Okay, this is better than No Game Life, so that's getting an S tier. Really nice to see other characters that actually outshone the main characters in the main series. So. Okay, now we have High School DxD Season 5. Okay, this is getting... I'm not going to say trash, I'm going to say bad, because, yes, it was very underwhelming, but it's getting only bad and average for 2 reasons. The first reason, it's got a Fox waifu, which is always in my book. Second, it's for the first episode when they sing the Opie Dragon song. So that's the reason it's only getting bad. If not, it'd have been worse on the list. Okay, Aho Girl. Absolutely love this anime. S tier Aho Girl. Such a funny comedy. Okay, in Another World with my smartphone. You can't get much more average than In Another World with my smartphone. It's like generic harem 101. Okay, so we have Darling in the Franxx. Okay, me and Darling in the Franxx have a bit of a thing right here because I don't think Darling in the Franxx is that good. But I'm not gonna put it in trash. I don't think it is trash. I think it just belly flopped in the last and tried to be a Gurren Lagann ripoff, which totally failed. Yeah, I'm putting it at an average, not good. It weren't overly good. Okay, SS Gridman. Yeah, I'd say it was decent. Mata Takagi-san, again, good, amazing. Okay, King's Game. This had a really amazing plot, but it was really edgy, so it's getting bad. I really liked the concept of the phone and everything. It was really edgy. And so here we have Necopala. Yeah, quality, absolutely quality, wholesome content. Evangelion 2. Okay, this is getting an S tier. That movie was amazing. Okay, Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not a bigger fan of Jujutsu Kaisen as others. I think it's alright. I don't think it's, completely revolutionary for the genre like some people do. But it's alright, yeah, sure. It does its job, it's a fun anime. Okay, so now we have the most controversial one on here. Redo of Healer. So, where should we put this? What I'm still don't know what to think of this anime. Could you ever say it was good? I'm gonna say I'm putting it in the bad average category. So one of the last ones we have is My Hero Academia, the first movie. Okay, this was pretty average. Okay, so we have left a metaphorically best or worst, as some would say, to last. We've left the anime Sword Art Online. Where should we put this masterpiece? Shall we put it in God tier, obviously, because, it's the first one I spoke about, and, such a great anime. Or shall we put it in good? Is it, good? But I want to put it in between. I'm going to actually put it in bad to average, because there's so many good moments in SAO, but it's a load of awful ones which really just drag the show down, unfortunately. So that does it. Look here, guys. We have all these anime, and so it seems we've said most of them are actually good. See if you agree with me right here. We've got some good old S tiers, and at the top we've got our God tiers right here. So that nicely brings the Redo roller coaster to a nice steady close. So what did you think of my taste? Do you think there's some I said were God tier, some I said were trash, which you actually think are pretty good? Tell me those things in the comment section below. You can try this quiz too, the Redo quiz tier list. You can try it by going into the description of this video and clicking on the link and trying it. And if you do, make sure to download it, and you can publish it on Twitter and just comment my name in there. It'd be really cool to see what you guys have for a better anime. I'm really interested to see. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and comment on this video. The comments really get me into making new videos. Any feedback or ideas or what kind of make me motivated to make these videos. I do a lot of uni work these days, so I only get to do videos ever so often, and so when I do I really need that motivation to do it. So I really appreciate you guys and the continual support. I haven't done videos for about near enough a year, I think it is, and I'm still getting likes and comments. I'm still getting a few subscribers near and there, so it's really nice to see you continually supporting the channel, and I really do appreciate it for that. So that's it for this video. I hope to see you guys on the next trip on the Redo roller coaster. See you guys. Redo out.